Historic Germantown has a relaxed backyard feel, but our history wasn't always that way. It's where Philadelphia's only Revolutionary War battle was fought, where the first ever American protest against slavery was written, and where one of the few remaining houses on the Underground Railroad still stands. You can find the story of every kind of freedom told in uniquely personal terms. Just minutes from downtown Philadelphia, the German Township spans across the present-day northwest neighborhoods of Germantown, Mount Airy, and Chestnut Hill. Founded in 1900 as the Site and Relic Society of Germantown, the Germantown Historical Society is dedicated to collecting, preserving, and interpreting the rich and diverse histories of its sites. The Society currently serves as the home of Historic Germantown, a partnership between 14 Germantown organizations: the Aces Museum, the Aubrey Arboretum, Cliveden Uppsala, the Concord School, Dushler Morris House, Ebenezer Maxwell Mansion, Germantown Mennonite Historic Trust, Germantown Historical Society, Grumblethorpe, Historic Rittenhouse Town, Hood Cemetery, the Johnson House, LaSalle Art Museum, and the historic estates of Stenton and Wick. Many of these sites work towards public good by using their programs, events, and resources to serve the community. The history of this area is easily relatable to any modern-day visitor. Every major theme in American history is played out along the Belgian blocks of Germantown's Great Road. Germantown is the site of the first German settlement in the New World. In 1683, while seeking religious freedom, 13 German families, led by their soon-to-be first mayor, Francis Daniel Pastorius, struck up a deal with William Penn to purchase a large tract of land northwest of Philadelphia. The 33 settlers from Krefeld, Germany, quickly established Germantown as a pious, peaceful, and industrious community. This affect was what managed to draw in even more families from the Old World. In just 6 years, the settlement had grown so large that Germantown had no choice but to be incorporated into Penn's colony, Pennsylvania. These settlers were of the Quaker faith, one which values pacifism, community living, simplicity, and, most importantly, social equality. The prevalence of the slave trade throughout the new colonies was what inspired the people of Germantown to draft the first petition against slavery in 1688. This document was the first of its kind, calling for universal, equal rights for all mankind, and urging the colonies to abolish slavery. This progressive document played a key role in the abolitionist movement almost 150 years later. The revolutionary nature of the area of Germantown remained. On October 4, 1777, the Continental Army attempted to drive the British out of Philadelphia. The former Chew House, which is restored as the Cliveden Uppsala site, was vacant at the time and worked as the British troops' fort. Washington's advisors told him to bypass the house with the foreign troops inside, but he chose against this, and, for the next few hours, the rebel forces were shot at by the smaller group defending the house. When British troops stationed back in Philadelphia heard the commotion, they marched up and chased Washington troops, causing the encampment at Valley Forge. Whether you're taking in the beauty of the Victorian Ebenezer Maxwell Mansion, learning about the gardens at Grumblethorpe, taking a leisurely walk through Hood Cemetery, or participating in a town meeting at Cliveden, the historic sites of Germantown can be an educational, political, or relaxing activity for anyone. You can visit Historic Germantown, free of charge, the second Saturday of every month from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., or purchase a passport and visit each site for only $1. To find out more about Germantown Historic Society, including the programs and events offered at each of the historic sites, visit www.freedomsbackyard.com.